Alright guys, so here we have something. This truck has a lot of layers. A lot of layers of goodness on this truck. So let's start by saying it's a Losi XXXNT. Now, not only is it a Losi XXXNT, it is a bench built XXXNT. So this truck came with a pre-painted body. They came in blue and they came in red. A lot of dust there. Ooh, didn't see that. And there was a total of, I contacted Adam Drake and he told me that there was a total of 500 of these trucks made. So these are ready to run, pre-painted bodies, like I said, red and blue. So you're talking 250 made of each color. I'll show the certificate in a minute. Now, when I got this truck, it was missing the body. So what I did is I contacted Andy's Paint. I sent them a picture of the original truck body, and he replicated this paint job to factory specs. Okay, and there's Andy's name right there. He did a unbelievable job. Beautiful work. So yeah, it might not be the original factory body, but it's a reproduction of the factory body with a factory replicated paint job done by Andy. So that's already, now we're at two goodnesses. That's a plus times two right there. So you have an Andy's painted body, you have a bench built XXXNT that was, I don't know if Adam Drake built these himself, but I'm sure he had some kind of a hand in them. So let's get to the certificate real quick. Every one you bought, it came with a certificate. Here it is right here. And he hand signed these certificates. So there it is, XXXNT Ready to Race Bench Built Limited Edition. Bench built by Adam Drake. I mean, he probably did. Who knows? I didn't ask him that part of it. So these came out in 2001. And there's the paint job. And there's the Andy's paint job. So pretty damn good. He did a great job. So here's the certificate. It comes with the instructions and everything, which is pretty cool. Hand signed certificate. So there's that. So in upcoming videos, you will see there's two more trucks, XXXNTs I have, and they are prototypes. And at that time I will list the names of the guys who drove these trucks, the prototypes. But there was a total of 8 prototype trucks built. I was actually luckily able to acquire 3 partial trucks and 1 chassis. So what I did, I kept the original chassis from this truck, and I actually put the prototype extra bare chassis on this truck to kind of give it just a little bit more flair. Let's just take one little quick look at this body one more time. Look at that beautiful work with the little buttons on there. Really nice. Look at that paint. Beautiful paint. Love this body. XXXNT. Okay. So this is mounted, this chassis. Let's take a look at this truck. So this is out of the box. This is the way they came. This is the motor they came with, or the engine. Pico. These are the wheels and tires. Everything that you're seeing is the way they sold these kits. Nice titanium turnbuckles they came with. That's pretty nice. All from the box. And this is the radio. This is the radio they used, the servos they used. Let me see if I can move this out of the way. They were JR Racing servos and radio that these trucks came with. Zoom in on that. Z550s. They came with a pretty nice motor, you know, a Pico motor. That's a nice motor. There's a P on it right there. Nice blue head on there. So like I said, the cherry on the top of this Sunday is the prototype chassis. Again, only 8 prototype trucks were built. It's a pretty cool story. I'll probably get into it with the other trucks, how I acquired them. Well, that part's kind of boring. I just bought them from somebody, but the story that the owner gave me was pretty awesome. Let's take a look at this prototype chassis. So let's look on this side. So here's one. This is a mount as part of the prototype chassis, this mount right here. Pretty cool. Some of them had these indents, some of them didn't. You can see they're indented on both sides. So that's part of the prototype chassis, that mount. And then of course the chassis itself, which we will zoom out and we will look at the bottom of this truck. I just wanted to see something. Oh, this is the, let's just look at the air cleaner real quick. This is the air cleaner that came with it. Pretty cool. Just saying. If I can show it, there it is. So that's the air cleaner the motor came with. Just wanted to show, I'm trying to show everything on this truck as much as possible. But anyway, okay, so let's get to the chassis of this truck. Let's flip it. Probably easier if I flip it this way. Okay, perfect. So here is the prototype chassis. You can see that. Now the prototype chassis with those mounts, they modified this. So when I show the prototype, the other prototype trucks, you'll see a difference here. But this is the factory part that I pretty much screwed to the prototype chassis. And you can see this is the chassis here. As far as I know, all 8 of the chassis were different. You'll see the different designs. Some, I don't know who designed these chassis, why they're different. But this one has the 3 large holes in the front. The other ones have different designs on them, which is pretty cool by itself. And the other 2 actually are engraved with numbers. So like I said, there was 8 total. And I'll run down all the drivers of these trucks. And I have a surprise if you watch. One of them is owned by somebody, a big name. The other one is, unfortunately, I contacted Brian Kinwold when he was still alive. I tried to contact him multiple times, but for some reason he did not answer. I probably contacted him a few times over the years. I know he was going through his illness, but this was before his illness took hold of him a lot stronger than usual. But yeah, I mean, I tried contact for years and years and years. I tried to contact him and send him links to these trucks, and I never was able to contact him, unfortunately, because I have a feeling one of the trucks possibly was driven by him. But again, I don't have any proof on that. I wish I could have gotten a hold of him, because that would have been cool to know that I have one of his trucks, but unfortunately I was not able to. So yeah, here's the chassis. Pretty cool. So yeah, not too bad. So you have a bench built, one of 500, or should I say 250 out of 500 made in this color. I do have the original box proving that this was a blue truck, and I do have the original radio and everything and all the paperwork to go with this truck. The box is gigantic, and I didn't feel like filming a box with this truck. I didn't want to take it home. But I do have the original box, the original radio, and stuff like that. So let's look at the tires that this truck came with. It came with Team Losi tires, front and rear. Let's get some light on the subject here. So let's see if we can see these tires. So yeah, they were Team Losi. Let's see if we can see maybe a model number. Made in the USA. So there's the 7505 were the front tires they used, and the rears were Team Losi again. Let's see if we can see the name of these tires. That's the brand and number. Losi, made in the USA. No, these don't have a part number per se on them. That's the size of the tire, but there's no part number what these rear tires are. I thought that would have been pretty cool. Just to show, I just want to show, like, again, as much as this truck as possible. So there you go, pretty rare truck with the certificate. Authenticity authenticity with a signed copy, so pretty neat. Hope you guys enjoyed this truck. It's definitely, I would say, one of a kind, especially with that chassis and the body. These you really don't see these come up for sale, bench built. Losi, I don't really have the body on right, but anyway, I've maybe seen 2 or 3 come up for sale. So there you go, guys. XXXNT, Andy's body, bench built by Adam Drake, the man, with a prototype Losi XXXNT chassis. So a lot going on. Hope you guys enjoyed this cool little video, and we will be back soon enough. Alright guys, take it easy.